Today we are looking at some Stance wheel adapters that go from 4x100 to 5x100. Let's take a look at these, and they're a bit weird. They're not what I was expecting. They're a little bit different. Let's take a look at them and see what it's all about, shall we? Right, this is what you get in the box. This is what you get in the box. Venom eBay. Right. You get a pack of, but you get 2 long bolts. Right, you get 2 adapters. I've got for my car, I've got 15mm for the front and 20mm for the back. Because I'm going to be fitting some BBS to the MK3 Golf, which is 4x100. But the wheels I want to fit are 5x100. So, but look at these spaces. They're a bit weird, right? You got basically, let me show you. Basically, you get 3 of these. This bolts to your wheel hub, right? You get 3 of these on this kit. One goes in there, one goes in there, one goes in there, and then on the 4th hole that bolts to your car, that goes through the wheel and bolts straight through. So it's a bit odd. The bit that bolts to the car, you put 3 bolts in, then you've got to put this 3rd one in when you put the wheel on, and it goes through and into the. It's weird. But what you do then is these. I've only got these bloody tuna nuts because they don't come with bolts that go into the here. Right? You'd assume that if you're buying wheel spacers for a car that's got M12 and you want to upgrade to 5 stud M14. They'd come with the M14s because it said on the ad, oh, use your original wheel bolts. The original wheel bolts are M12 and there's only 4 of them. So why would I have original wheel bolts, M14 and 5 of them? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, then once that's bolted to the car, these screw into, these are threaded. It's this aluminium and this is steel. And my brain's like, really? Is aluminium going to be strong enough to thread into to hold a wheel on? But here's the other problem. When that goes through, you're going to have to cut these down because otherwise it will hit the hub. Does that make sense? Look. Here's one I did earlier. Here's a wheel face. I just happen to have one lying around. Here's a wheel face. The adapter is bolted on. I've just used 1 bolt of them bolts. I've done it quite tight, and as you can see, there is that much poking through. So I've got to cut that down so it goes into here. When I'm doing up the wheel, it doesn't hit the hub. But I'm going to cut this a bit. I'm not just going to go flush. I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter, so when I give it a proper tighten, it still doesn't hit the hub. But to me, that's 15mm, and I'm like, 15mm of thread into an aluminium threaded hole going to be strong enough for a wheel on a car? But obviously they are. So that's what I'm going to do today. I need to cut these bolts down so they don't protrude like that. So yeah, that's what we need to do. So then on this bolt here, you put that through, and then you get 1 bolt that goes all the way through and into the normal hub. 3 bolts holding the adapter on, then 1 bolt goes through to the normal hub. Yeah. So you're going to have 1 shiny bolt on your wheel. Anyway, right. I need to spray that, mark it, so I can see how much I've got to cut off, then a little bit more. Then I'm going to have to angle grind all of these to the right size. So let's get to it. Okay, I've quickly just spray painted this. Just quickly sprayed it. So when I pull that out, it should give me the size how much I need to cut off. So that's what I'll do now. There we go. Oh, god damn. There we go. It kind of gives me the size I need. Where's me mask? It's right there. That was not a cutting disc, but we now have a shorter bolt. It now looks really too short. What have I done? Why does that look so short? Right, let's put this in and see how much I've ruined this. Okay, as you can see, I cut that a bit too short. So at least I know now not to cut it so short. But it's okay. We've got a lot to play with. This is just trial and error, me messing around. We've got a lot to play with. I'd rather use these ones, to be honest. But actually, no, they're thinner. They need to be in there. Why are they in there? That's too thin. Right. Right. Okay. Locking whip. Piss off. Right, anyway. So that's too short. I'm going to just measure this. I don't like this. I might just see how much it is to buy some. It'd just be easier to buy some, I think. I'm going to get the measurement I need and then buy some, I think. Yes. So, that's that. Looks like I'm going to have to buy some wheel space, bolts to go into these wheel spaces. Why don't they come with them? Why do they not come with these bolts? I don't understand. But, so it's not a wheel spacer kit because you don't get the full kit. Anyway, right. Oh well, so that's that. Just to let you know, my workshop held up. My workshop is still going. We had that massive storm and I kept hearing bangs and stuff outside and I was thinking, oh god, my workshop's being torn apart again, like it did before, twice. But now, it's not fabric. It's held up well. It was actually wheelie bins being blown around in my street. So, that's that. I'm a bit gutted about this. So, I'm not going to be doing this today because I can't really do anything. So, these ones will be a bit different because these ones are 20mm, so these are going to have to be cut thicker. But I'm going to measure that and then see what size bolts I should get. I really don't want to be cutting any more of these down. I'd rather just get the proper ones. So, watch this space, people. Hopefully I'll get the proper ones and get it done. Gutted. I thought the video this weekend was going to be me putting some BBS on the MK3 Golf, but obviously it's not going to happen. One, I haven't really got cutting blades. I'd rather do that with cutting blades. I've kind of butchered that one a bit. That would have probably been the right size, but because I use such a thick blade, the thickness took away the bloody thing, didn't it? So, oh well, that's that. Yeah, should be cleaning this workshop out soon, getting rid of a lot of this stuff to get the Passat in here to do the clutch on it. But for now, I did the starter motor on the MK3 Golf already. I didn't video it because Catherine needed it because her mum. Anyway, it's been a bad few weeks. Anyway, Catherine needed to borrow the car, so I had to replace the starter motor. So that's done. Didn't get to video it, but this is just a rambling video, if I'm honest. There's not a lot going on. As you can probably hear, it's peeing down outside. So, this was what I wanted to do today. It's not going to happen, so I'm going to go and look for some wheel bolts.